Hey there, it's James here from Kinsey IT for your June 2020 update of what we've been up to. June has been another great month where we onboarded another client. We've been quite fortunate throughout the lockdown in that we've got new clients coming on every single month. June was an interesting one. So it's a company called Zap Shelter. You may have seen them on LinkedIn. They're very active, especially Craig, the MD. And they came along to us. We've been speaking to them for a long time. We've actually been in contact with them since 2017 and had good chats with them over the time, but it's just grown to like each other. And then the point came where they were using Microsoft 365 and it was just hurting them too much and they needed to move away from it. They were having email issues. So it was 2 weeks ago on Friday, not this weekend that's gone, the weekend before. On the Friday before that weekend, Craig got in contact with me and we started having a chat, and it was about his problems that he needed to move because he was having some severe email issues. Needed to move. So on that Friday, we got the agreement signed, and then over the weekend, we moved them across. And for the last week and almost 2 weeks now, they've been using G Suite. There's been some teething problems. There always will be when you're doing a rush deployment, because normally we'd have like a week or 2 weeks beforehand to work out where all the data is, work out how all their systems work and all that kind of stuff. But we didn't have that this time around. So over the last 2 weeks, we've been just doing tweaks here and there when new bits of information come in of how they operate and how they work. But overall, I think it's gone really well. I think the deployment's gone well. The guys are using it well. They got their training taking place tomorrow on Friday by Lauren. So they're going to get fully into G Suite and really know all about it and how to use it. But over the last week and a bit that they've been using it on their own, they've been doing a pretty good job of it. And we've been there helping them as normal. This month, we've also put out 2 amazing podcasts. One was with Fintan Murphy of Dams and Cloud, where we talk about G Suite and how me and Fintan go back a long time. We know each other a long ways, and how Dams and Cloud operate and they do their G Suite business. And then we have a general chat, as you know, about the technology news and all that kind of stuff. And he's got some great recommendations for you, so you should go listen to that episode. We also had another episode earlier this week by Matt DeVale from Commercial Networks, another great episode. Talking about how a Microsoft 365 partner works compared to us as a G Suite one. Really great. Have a listen to that. I think you'll find that really interesting. This month, I also visited a client for the first time since the lockdown began. Now that the restrictions are getting reduced, I went out and saw Adam over at Belmont Healthcare over in Solihull. First guy I'd seen in 3 months, actually. So it was nice to get out and meet him. I actually did a founder's log on that. So if you follow the YouTube channel, you will be able to go and watch that video and see what we got up to. And he has a great talk about how his company was easily able to adapt and work from home, and how they were looking for a bigger office because they're growing rapidly, but they're not going to do that anymore. They're going to stay with their office they've got, and the vast majority of their operational service employees, they'll be working from home rather than needing to visit the office. And that's all down to the fact that they're using modern technology such as G Suite, Xero for accounts, and other cloud-based operating systems. And they really love Google Meet. They're using that all the time to have their chats and video calls. So have a look at that one as well. But that's the update for this month. It's been good. Hopefully it'll be positive next month as well.